Okay, so let's give a quick introduction about me, guys. Myself, Ankit Narula. I have total 10 years of experience in IT industry. Out of those 10 years, in first 3 years, I have worked in Oracle applications as a techno-functional consultant, where we are generating reports, we are modifying our existing reports, or we are doing our setups as per our client requirement in Oracle applications. So that I worked in first 3 years. And from last 7 years, I am working in a cloud platform and working in a top two cloud platform which we have it in market, Azure and AWS. These are the top two clouds we have in the market, and I am working in both the clouds from last 7 years. This training is all about Azure admin, which the certification code is AZ104. So after completion of the training, if you want to go for any certification, for that one, we are going to provide some dumps also. Dumps means sample questions. We are going to provide, if you just learn those one, with the help of this one, also you can go for this particular certification. And this Azure training is a completely paid training. And for this training, the cost for the training is 5,900 as per Indian rupees, which is going to be cost just 5,000 rupees we are charging, and 18% is the GST which government is taking. We all know we all are in India, so it is 18% of GST. It is just the total cost is 5,900. So this is what we have all about me. So we'll start learning about Azure. We'll discuss about what is Azure. But before starting it, let's have quick interaction. If anyone wants to ask anything, any career regarding questions you want to ask, you have to raise your hand. There is an option called raise hand. You have to please raise your hand, and then you have to wait for your turn. Then you have to wait for it. And definitely in my training, you all will get a chance to speak in the training. But yes, might be a little late, but yes, you will get a chance. So just raise your hand and wait for your turn. Yes, Riki. And yes, one more thing. If you don't have any question, guys, please don't raise your hand. Or if your question is already answered, if you don't want to ask any question, then please lower down. Yes, Sri, you can ask your question.
Yes, sir. Are you able to hear me, sir?
Yes, I'm able to hear you, Sri. How are you?
So I'm very well. Thank you, sir. Thank you for taking up this session. So I'm into testing actually. I'm test lead about 10 years. So I would like to move to Azure and DevOps. So which is the best one to learn? Is it better to start with Azure Cloud, or do I need to do any tools like Kubernetes, Terraform, GitHub, Jenkins, and then come to Azure?
No,
sir?
no, if you talk about that, I'll come to your question. Okay. The things which you're talking about, Jenkins and other things, that is actually a next step after this.
Okay.
Okay. That is actually a next step. The first step is Azure admin. That is the next step. After that, you want that those things are coming under DevOps part. Okay. Those things are coming under DevOps part. And as per DevOps tree, those things is next step after completion of this. That is actually called as Azure DevOps.
Yeah. So how about normal DevOps, sir? Normal DevOps, we have Jenkins, GitHub, Kubernetes, like basic concepts.
Yeah, these are DevOps tools. That is the next
step. So my question is, which one to start first? Is it better to start parallelly, or is it better to start first with Azure, the same course what I subscribed, that I can continue, and then after completing 30 days, then I can move to normal DevOps?
That is actually not called as normal DevOps. That is called as Azure DevOps here. If you're learning Azure, you have to learn Azure DevOps.
Okay. Sir.
Okay. In Azure DevOps, yes, if you want to learn after completion, but this, Sri, I'm again saying that is actually a next step. After completion of this training, that is a next step you are getting. And in that, with those tools in Azure, you have to learn some Azure tools also. Like if I'm talking about, there are things called Azure boards, Azure repository. You have to learn Azure pipeline. You're talking about a tool called Jenkins. In Azure, they have their own pipeline. They have their own boards. They have their own repository. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
those
Yeah,
things
yeah.
you have to learn, Shri. But yes, that is a next, not the first. So
Yeah, thank
first
you.
you
Thank
have
you
to
very much.
complete this thing.
Sure, sir, sure. So in terms of the practicals, for example, because you cannot able to, for example, 100 people are there, so you cannot cover all the doubts of 100 people, let us say some
Don't
practical
worry.
issues came. So how
I am
to
going
is it
to
lab
cover
assistant?
each and every, sorry to interrupt you. I'm going to cover each and every doubt. Don't worry about it.
Is there a
Might
lab
be if
assistant,
you,
sir? Is there a lab
this is
assistant something like that where they cannot,
I'm coming to a question. There is no lab assistant here. We have, if you have any question while practice, I'm providing my email ID. You can drop me an email. Okay, whenever I'm going to see your email, I'm going to check and I'm going to reply. Even if it's required, Shri, I'm asking for your system access with the help of any desk or TeamViewer, or still it is not going to resolve, then we have an on-call with Zoom. This is what I'm doing it for my students.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so you don't need to worry about your doubts will not get clear. Even in this training, I'm 100% sure there are some students which are already taken training from me for AWS. There are some students are there, they knows. Each and every single doubt is going to be clear. It doesn't mean that if I'm taking training of 1 hour, I'm not going with 1 hour. I'm always thinking about questions first. So there is no way of taking training, Shri, if your doubts are not clear.
Correct, sir. Yeah.
There is no way of taking live training if your doubts are not clear in the session, or might be after the session, the next session or the next. There is no way. So my always thinking is to clear the doubts of each and every single student.
Very good, sir. Very good. So
Okay.
normally, what is the approach you do, sir? Like
You
you
can
complete.
raise your hand. No, what
Yeah.
I'm doing it with topic I'm going with. When I complete the topic, then I'm taking the questions after every
Okay.
topic. Or
No need to
sometimes
wait
what
until
happens.
Okay.
Or sometimes what happens is, let's say example in Azure, whatever I'm trying to create, it takes some time to create. So in between also sometime I'll ask questions. Depend on the topic to topic.
Excellent,
Okay?
sir. Very good, sir. Yeah, very good. Thank you very much, sir. Good to have lecturer like you. We have a lot of patience and
Don't worry, you
Thank
will,
you, sir.
your doubts will clear. You don't need to worry about this thing. Okay? Thank you. Yes,
Thank you very much.
Santosh Kumar. Santosh, you have raised your hand. You can please unmute yourself.
Hello, can
Yes,
you hear
Santosh.
me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you.
Hello, Ankit, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Santosh, you are from
Actually,
which location?
I'm from Hyderabad.
From where, Hyderabad?
It's a old city, Charna, near
Okay.
Charminar.
Okay, I'm from Chandigarh.
Okay.
I
So,
know about Hyderabad also.
okay, it's very good. My question is that I'm basically from, BSc background and I did MBA. So Azure is
Yeah.
completely new for me. So how it will help me in the future? Is it okay
When
to
you know
start
when you
from
have,
zero?
yeah, definitely you have to start from zero, Santosh. May I know when you have completed your MBA?
2014.
Okay, it's a very huge gap.
Yeah. Actually, I'm working with the company, but
Which
not in this
company?
field.
Is it IT company or it's a other company?
It's IT company, but I'm not in the IT field. I'm from different
That's
field.
good. So that's why I'm asking you the question is,
Yeah.
the person who's working in IT company, okay, or might be, so if any other person, this is for all of you guys, those are here in the training, the person who is working already in IT company and IT industry, or might be worked in any other technology, what you guys can do is just learn this complete training and then approach to your HR or your manager, depend on your company. I'm not sure about all companies. You can approach to your manager or to your HR team. Then ask them to change your field or change your project.
Okay.
That is one of the best solution you have. So Santosh, if you do this thing, whatever the previous experience you have it, if your company will switch to you, okay, your all previous experience will by default come to cloud. You don't need to start as a 0 person. You are starting with already with 6 years. In your company, you're zero. But if I'm talking about other companies, you're not zero. You are at with 6 years of experience. So after, let's take example in your own work company, Santosh, you have worked 2 or 3 more years. Okay, now total you have 9 years of experience. Okay, I'm just giving an example here. So whenever you're applying for another company, you are not applying as 3 years of experience, you are applying as 9 years of experience.
Yes, yes.
So definitely at that time, your package is going to be near about double. What are the package you have in your company?
The next question was the same one which you have answered now. For example, as you said, if I work in the same company on Azure, for example, then it would be good for me. If you
Definitely.
Yeah, as you said,
Definitely it will
if I
go.
work at least 1 or 2 years, overall experience will be 8 years, then my hike will
Yes.
be extraordinary.
Yes.
If I
And I tell you
go,
one thing.
yeah, yeah.
I am working in a same company from last 10 years. In first 3 years, I told that I worked in Oracle application. And my same company has given me chance that I can switch to cloud. So I switched to cloud. So now if I'm trying to apply to change a company, if I want to change, I'm applying with not with 7 years, I'm applying with 10 years of experience. Okay.
One more question I have.
Yes, Santosh, continue question.
Yeah. I have one more doubt? If I learn Azure, what you are speaking now, if I go to other company, they will consider me as a fresher in this field.
No,
Then
that
how
time is
it will
going
be
to be
helpful for
difficult,
me?
Santosh. That time, what you have to do, you have to put some previous experience. That time you have to put 2 or 3 years, 2 years of experience, then you can switch. Otherwise, they'll give you as a fresher. Definitely, package will be less.
Means
Okay.
How to get that 2 to 3 years experience?
That you have to check in Hyderabad. You can check in Amirpat location. There are some consultants are there, so they'll help you on those things.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, that you have
Okay,
to go. But in that case, definitely package will not get much hike, Santosh.
Yeah, that is what my doubt is.
Okay, so that is what I'm telling you. Just switch in your own company. Best solution. They will not reduce your package. Definitely, they will not reduce.
Yeah.
They
That
will
will be
not
the
even give
advantage,
you
as you
high
said.
also. They're not giving you hike right now, but yes, even they're not going to reduce it. That is the advantage here. They're not going to reduce it.
Exactly. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
so the best solution is this one. Not for you, Santosh. Guys, this is for everyone. If anyone is working already in any of the technology, the best solution for all of you guys is switch in your own company. That is one of the best solution we have. Okay, thank you, Santosh.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Ramasubhu, you can. Yeah, Ramasubhu, you have already unmuted yourself. Look like Rama, there is a problem with your mic. You can please check your mic, then you can raise your hand. Are you able to hear me, Rama? Okay. Look like you have some issue. Okay. Yes, Harish.
Hello.
Yes, Harish.
Yeah, I'm audible, Ankit.
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Ankit, actually, I'm new for a cloud, and I am working in an IT company, and I work as a network security engineer. So it is new for me. So it is beneficial for me.
Definitely, Harish. The person who is working on any of the technology, not just for right now networking or any of the technology, every client is moving to cloud. Every client is moving to cloud, Harish.
And
You are already aware of that.
Yeah.
Yes, Harish.
Basic idea I have, and also my company provides some Azure security trainings. So I want to learn from basics.
Don't worry, this training is completely start from the basic till the admin level, whichever will require it. We'll go for that particular level.
Okay, and also I have purchased the video recordings for AWS from your Sunil Kopa videos. I have already purchased, so I am also confused between that. I will go with the AWS or Azure.
No, you can go with any of the cloud. Both clouds are good. But I tell you one thing here, guys, not just for Sarish, it is for all of you guys. if I'm talk about jobs in the market, which technology has more jobs? I'm not talking about cloud. I'm talking about all technology.
Yeah, right.
In all technology, clouds has more jobs in the market.
Yeah, right.
But now if I'm coming with cloud part, in which cloud we have more jobs? Azure is one of the cloud which is having more jobs in the market, not just in India, in whole world. In whole world, right now, Azure has more jobs in the market.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Anything else?
No, nothing. Thank you.
Okay, yes, let's have one more interaction, then we continue with our session. Yes, Ganga.
Hi Ankit, good
Hi.
evening.
Good evening.
I want to thank you for first of all this type of training from Logic Labs.
Thank you, Ganga. Yes, you can continue question.
I have my concern is there any upcoming batch for any future planning like Azure data engineer like stuff?
No, we don't have any
Because I
plans
am
till now.
currently working. Yeah, currently I'm working as a like DBA. So I'm planning.
Regarding Ganga, regarding these questions, if you have guys, anyone have any question regarding this type of our upcoming batches or all those things, here I've given the contact
Okay.
number of my team. You can please contact.
Okay.
Or you, the option is you
Yeah.
can drop an email to them also regarding this question.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So okay, actually my concern here is I am working as a DBA right now.
Yes, for a DBA.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
DBA, what you can do is you can first complete this training.
Okay.
Okay. After
Okay.
completion of the training, there is one service called Azure Analytics.
Analytics. Okay.
Yes, you can go for that one. That is a data warehousing service.
Okay.
Okay. You can
Okay.
go for it. Or the other option is after completion of this training, you can go for Snowflake. Might be
Snowflake.
have heard that also.
Yeah,
That
latest.
is
Yeah, I
also
know.
data.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Snowflakes is going to work on any of the cloud platform. So to
Okay.
learn Snowflakes, you need cloud first.
Okay.
Okay. You need to
Okay.
have cloud knowledge first.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So that is one of the best option, because I tell you one thing, my cousin brother is having 20 years of 22 years now. It is having it
Okay.
in as a DBA.
Okay.
Last in 2 years back, he has also switched to Snowflake.
Snowflake. Okay.
We have to do it because DBA jobs are those jobs which are going to be finished from the market very soon.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm here.
Not for you, for every DBA jobs are at stake. So you have to switch as soon as possible.
For-
Ganga.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so to survive in the market. So
Yes.
the best option is you can go for it. After that, you can go for Snowflake, or you can go for Azure Analytics, whichever
Oh,
you want to go for. Both are data warehousing, sir. So the whatever
yes.
previous experience you have it is actually going to merge with cloud platform also.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. But actually, I'm planning. Snowflake is one of the part of big data technologies related like that.
Yeah, but for that one, you have to first learn their SQL also for Snowflake, because
Yes.
their
Yes.
SQL is little different.
Yes.
The
Exactly.
normal SQL which we are using it, Snowflake SQL is little different. They don't
Yes.
have any DRL commands. The DRL commands which they have it with select command which I'm talking about, they have added in DML. So their
Yeah.
little bit SQL is different. I know that I have worked, I learned Snowflakes also, but I'm
Yeah.
not providing training.
Yeah.
I know that, just I'm telling. So you have to first learn their SQL. Little
Okay. No
bit
SQL.
vary.
Yeah. No SQL.
No, SQL is there, but
Yeah.
little bit changes they have done.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nothing else. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll start with our topic which we want to learn. Those have raised their hand, guys. Just raise your hands, just stay in the queue. So definitely you will get a chance to speak also. So we'll start with Azure. What is Azure? Whenever a word is coming Azure, what is the first thing needs to be come in our mind is cloud compute. What needs to be come in our mind is cloud compute. Azure is a cloud computing service. This is cloud. I can access this cloud from any part of the world. I can access this cloud from public internet, which is public internet. The public internet which we are using on our mobile phones right now, I'm connecting to Zoom. I'm using public internet. The word we are using called VPN. That is called as private network. That is called as private. So I can access this cloud from public internet or from private internet from any devices, from our laptops, from our computers, from tab, from our mobile phone, wherever we want to access, we can access from any part of the world. And here I have some features of cloud. Here we have some features of cloud. There are the total 10 features. I'm not going in their definitions, guys. If I'm going in the definition, it's quite difficult for you to understand. I have given the definitions, so whenever you receive this PPT, you can read their definitions also. Okay, but don't need to give more in depth for understanding these definitions. But I'll tell you two important points about cloud. One is security. Cloud computing is one of the secure option we have in the market. We have one of the secure option in the, so one of the best security we are getting in cloud platforms. Other one is pay as you. Now, what is the meaning of pay as you go? Pay as you go means whatever the services I'm using it, I only need to pay for that. And let's take example, I'm using that particular service only for 1 hour. I only need to pay for 1 hour, not for 1 month or for 1 day. No, I only need to pay for 1 hour. Whatever I'm using, only for that particular time period, I'm going to go for it. Now, types of cloud computing. We have multiple types of cloud computing. So one is called deployment. Other one is called service cloud. In deployment model also, we have 3 types: public, private, hybrid. In service model, we have 3 types: IaaS, SaaS, and EaaS. First of all, we'll discuss about deployment model. In Azure, we have a service called virtual machine. Virtualization, that virtual machine is called as public. A public cloud I can access from any part of the world. That machine is called as public. Servers, we can create storage. You want to create server, you want to create a web server, you want to create any application into that, anything whichever you want to do, you can create under this virtual machines. And then in Azure, there is a service called virtual network, that is called as private. What is this virtual network? In depth, we will learn, because it is one of the very important service we have under our cloud platform. Then we have hybrid cloud, combination of both virtual network plus virtual machine. Both these services, when we are combining it, that particular service is called as hybrid. So in our cloud platform, we are using all these things. We are using public cloud also, we are using private cloud also, we are using hybrid cloud. You will understand in our upcoming session when we are going to learn these services. Don't worry, you don't need to go in much more definitions right now. Don't worry. If you are not able to understand, don't worry. You will understand these things when we start learning these services. Next, service model. First one is called as infrastructure as service. Our all cloud platforms which we have, Azure, AWS, Google, Oracle, all these cloud platforms are called as infrastructure as service, because we are going to use their infrastructures. That is why it is called as infrastructure as service. Next, we have platform as service. In Azure, there is a service called Azure App Service. That is called as platform as service. Because in this case, what we are going to do is we are just going to upload our code. Other than cloud code, everything is going to manage by the Azure. So we will just upload our code. Other than that, all is going to be managed by the Azure. Next, and the last one is software as service. We all know what is Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo. What are these? These all are called as software as a service. Even WhatsApp is also called as software as a service. Telegram, that is also called as software as a service. So these are the types of models which we have under our cloud. So this is just we have discussed about cloud computing. Now coming to Azure. Who has started this Azure? We all know a company called Microsoft. We all are using Windows operating system. Which company has this Windows operating system? Microsoft. So Microsoft has started in a year called 2010 with the name called Windows Azure. But in 2014, they have renamed as Microsoft Azure. They have invested huge in the data center across global. 54 regions they have. It means in 54 countries, they have their servers. More than that, they have their servers. If you want to see the complete map, here I've given the link also. Here we all can see the complete map of Azure, where exactly servers are there, which location. Just taking some time. Still taking some time. Just saying little more time. Okay, no issues with it. Okay, no issues. I'll show you that also. It is taking some time, so I'll move forward. Now, coming to an option called subscription. Whenever we are going to create our Azure account, how to create our Azure account, I'll teach you in the next session also, that particular point also. Whenever we are going to create our Azure account, by default, they will give you credit. They will give you credit for 30 days. If you're from India, you will get a credit of 14,500. If you're outside India, you will get a credit of 200 US dollars. And this credit you will get for first 30 days. You will get this credit for first 30 days. It means first 30 days you can use anything, even you use any paid service or you use any free service, you will not get a bill for first 30 days. It is completely free. But after 30 days, don't worry. At that time also, you will not get bill. If we are going to use the services which are coming under free quota, there are few services that are coming for free quota for 12 months. If you are using that particular service, then you will not get any bill for it. And then there are few services which is providing by the Azure, which are completely free for life. But yes, under they have given some quota also to us. If you are using that one, then also we will not get any. But which services are coming under free, always free? Which services are coming under free quota? How will get information? Where is that one information? I have given that link also for you guys. I'm going to show you that link, but before that, here is that map. You can see the satellite locations also, everything. This is the complete map we are. They are using in some regions, they are using wind energy, solar energy. They are using. Let's say I'm just coming to India. This is Central India region. This is South India. This is India. This is also, this is what we have, the complete regions. Qatar, UAE North, China, China East, Southeast Asia. Here we have Australia one. So here are the regions we can see. If you want to see more details, you can just filter also. So here we can see the complete map of Azure regions. Okay, now I'm going to show you the free tier details. Scroll down. See here, 200 credit for first. So on these countries they are providing. In 140 countries they are providing. 200. Scroll down. Now here, which services are free? You can see that. Here I'm getting free period. Always free, 12 months. How much per month quota they have given it? That also it is mentioned. Let's say if I'm talking about this advisor service, it is unlimited free for always, for lifetime. But if I'm talking about some other services, let's say I'm scroll down, I'm going with a service called virtual machine. Virtual machine Linux. It is free for 12 months, but 750 hours per month. And under this 750 hours also, they have given us type. The type we have to use as B1S. Here I'm. Like same way they have given for Windows also. 12 months, 750 hours per month. This is per month. What type? B1S. Virtual network service, 50 virtual networks are always free. VPN, 12 months free. We have a service called VPN Gateway. We'll learn in our upcoming session also. 12 months free. 750 hours per month. What type of VPN? This is the type of VPN GW1. So they are giving us information here in this link, which services are free or which are always free, which are 12 months free. Under this also, they are mentioning it, that particular type also. So they are mentioning it type. So I'm going to tell you also when we are going to learn about virtual machine, where to select the type, which type you have to select, you will get that information there also. Now here is the leaderboard which we have it right now. If I'm talk about the market, Azure is the number 2 market cloud we have. But this is happened in the July 2021. But after that, we didn't get any latest review in the market. But if I'm talk about from last 3-4 years, Azure has captured more market than any other cloud. And it is 100% sure that after 3-4 years, Azure is going to be number 1 cloud. Why I have told you earlier that Azure has more jobs in the market. The reason is because Azure is capturing it more market than any other cloud. So rather than any other technology, Azure has more jobs. Now here are the list of services which we are going to cover under our. Here is it. What is that list? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. So these are the total 22 services which we are going to cover in this training. And the total duration for this training is 35 days, which is 1 hour session near about. We are going for it Monday to Friday. So we don't have any session on Saturday and Sunday. Session timing, which we have discussed it earlier, that as per our schedule timing, which is 8 p.m. is going for that one. And fees, we have already informed you, this is 5,900 INR, 5,000 plus 18% of GST, which all has to pay because we are providing services from India. So the people who is going to pay from all over the world, they have to pay this 18% of GST. And for course content, you guys are already in the WhatsApp group. So you can check the group description also. In the group description, course content link is given. Again, I'm sharing it, the course content link in the chat box. If you didn't see the course content, with the help of this link, you can see. If anyone is there in this training which is not in our Azure batch 102 WhatsApp group, Azure batch 102 WhatsApp group, I am sharing the WhatsApp group link in the chat box. So you can join the WhatsApp group by using this link. If you are already there, please don't join duplicate group. So I have shared the WhatsApp group link also. If you are not in any of our Azure batch 102 WhatsApp group, you can join by using the link which is shared in the chat. If you're already there, please don't join duplicate group because all groups are same. You will get same information there. And I have already informed it's a completely paid training. Cost is 5900. If you're going to pay, then you can attend our upcoming session, because after 3 or 4 sessions, we are going to change the link. And that link is only going to share with the paid candidates. Or yes, if any students has already paid for any previous batch of my Azure, don't worry guys, they will get the link whenever we are going to change the link. They will also get, if you are already paid student of any of my previous batch of Azure, you can join. It's like earlier we have informed, and again I'm informing in this batch also. If you are going to pay for this batch within 1 year, you can join any upcoming future batch of Azure also. But yes, you will get the recording for the batch which you have paid or which you are going to pay. That you can. Recordings you will get only for that batch. Recordings you will not get for the latest. But yes, if you have paid, you can join within 1 year. In any other batch also you can join. Okay. Now, certification path. If you, after completion of this training, if you want to go for any certification, you can go for this AZ10. This is called as Azure Administrator Associate. This is one you can go for it if you want to go for it. And what you will get if you are going to pay this 5,900 amount, what you will get? Live trainings, recordings, and on daily basis, whatever the PPTs I'm going to use. How many PPTs I have it? Let me show you that also. I have total 87 PPTs. In 86 PPT, I have a project. So in the end of the training, we'll complete one project also. Total 87 PPTs are there. So after completion of that particular session, I'm going to upload the PPT also. And with these things, you will get one Azure dump, which is AZ104. You will get an Azure document. This document is created by me, which is more than 750, near about 750 pages document. You will get that also. You will get sample resumes. You will get interview questions. You will get quiz also. So this, whatever we have learned in this training, if you want to have just quick recap, just to check your knowledge, you can attempt these quizzes also. So which help you to just check your own knowledge. You can attempt n number of times. But yes, these things which is mentioned here, I have mentioned the star also, you will get at the end of it. Means on the last day of the day. These things, live training, recordings, training PPTs, on daily basis you will. But only these things you will get at the end. This is about my side. Now, if you have any questions or you want to ask anything, you can please raise your hand. And again, I'm saying, guys, again, I'm saying in the chat box, I'm getting a question. The course fees is 5,900. It is completely paid training. If you want to attend this training, In upcoming days, you have to pay. Without paying, sorry, you are not able to attend. Okay. Now let's have quick questions. Whatever you have, raise your hand. Yes, Jeevan. Jeevan Kamble, you have raised your hand.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Jeevan.
Yeah, so hi Ankit. First of all, I would like to thank for the arranging such kind of training in very less amount of fees.
Thank you, Jeevan.
Yeah, so basically, I do not have any background for any networking or any system administration. Currently, I'm working as a desktop support engineer.
Don't
So
worry, there is no prerequisite to learn cloud.
yeah,
If you have basic Linux knowledge, that is good. If you don't have it, that is also good. Because in the end of the training, Jeevan, I'm going to share some Linux commands also. If you see the PPT number 87, which you are able to see
yes,
here,
yes,
in this
yes,
training, just a minute, let me. Here are the quizzes which I have created. And
yes.
here I'm going to share some Linux commands, which you
Okay,
can learn in the end of the training also, or whatever we are learning, we are using the Linux command, you can just go for it. That is also sufficient.
okay, fine, fine.
Okay. So there is
Yeah.
no prerequisite to learn cloud platform.
Okay, then that's good.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Anything
Thank you.
else?
No, thanks.
Yes, Iram, ready. You can unmute. Yes, I.
Hello, Ankit.
Yes, I am able to hear you.
Yeah, actually, I don't have any background on cloud or administration or networking. Actually, I'm working on like a core field, SCADA PLC programming.
Like earlier, also have told, even a person who is fresher, a person who is having any other technology experience, anyone can learn this field.
And other thing I can tell that actually we are working on FTP services, which we are sending the SCADA and PLC data to Azure cloud. So, but we don't have idea on Azure at present.
Don't worry. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying it. A person who is fresher, but the person who is having already experience in any other technology, anyone can learn this trade.
Okay. Along with the SCADA PLC, I can show Azure as a this thing tool to my resume.
Yes, whatever we are learning in this training, you can put all those things in your resumes. I have already shared the course content, or are you in the WhatsApp group site?
Yes, yes.
So you can check in the group description, you will get that also.
Okay.
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 Thank you. Yes, Dandi, you can. Dandi Niranjan, you can unmute yourself. Dandi Niranjan, you have already unmuted yourself. Look like you have some issue with your mic. You can please check in, then you can raise your hand. Yes, Murli Krishna. P. Murli Krishna, you can unmute yourself. Manjuti, you can unmute. Yes, you
Yeah,
can
hi,
ask your
Ankit.
question.
Hi, good evening. Yeah, thank you
Good
for your
evening.
class session. Yeah, so I am from VMware background, so I have total 8+ years of experience. So I was trying to migrate to automation part as well, like including the cloud. So DevOps or cloud or something like Python. So how will be the future in VMware as well? Like if we opt for Azure, if we enhance the skills in the Azure or the Python automation skills, right? So if there is any chance of private cloud would be downgrading the
Now, I'll tell you
work,
one thing, the future in IT industry is cloud. Everything is moving to cloud. No on-premises is going to be left in future. Because the reason, I tell you the reason behind this. Every day we are getting something new and new market. So if you are
Yes, yes,
using on premises, you also have to upgrade your servers. To upgrade
yes,
your servers, you have to invest huge amount of money. Okay, so
that is
that is the main reason clients are switching to cloud. So they save a lot of money. They don't need to invest anything to work on cloud platform.
yeah. Even in the on-prem environment, so we have the free cloud platform. So how will be the demand like if we opt for public or the private, like if we have the vSphere Enterprise vCloud platform and all, right? So
Everything is going
what
to
is
be
the
finished definitely in upcoming
okay?
days. On premises
Okay.
is not going to be there on in upcoming days.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Ankit.
Yes, Mohammed Asraf, you can unmute.
Hi, and good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for taking my call. It's really nice. I'm very fortunate to be in this exam, in this course. I was checking some Microsoft, certifications. They say Azure 304 architect design will be in soon, or it's already in.
304 is already ended. It has changed to 305. That is actually a next
305.
step. After 104, the next step is 305. 304 is already ended long back.
Oh, okay.
Has been changed to
So
305.
yes, sir. So, sir, after doing 104, so we can go for 305, right?
You can go for 305 or you can go for AZ 44.
Okay.
400. This is DevOps. If now, see,
Okay.
no, sorry to interrupt you. I tell you
Yeah,
one
please go
thing.
ahead. Yeah.
Rather than this 305, 400 is having it more opposite.
Okay.
Okay, rather than 305. So if you want to go, I suggest you after AZ 104, go for 400.
Okay. So, what is I mean, DevOps means they do some testing over there and.
No. DevOps is actually a path. Actually, DevOps is not doing testing. That is not a DevOps person. Testing.
Okay.
That is a testing people are different. Okay.
Okay.
In DevOps, what they are doing, they are create with that the code, whatever the developers is giving it, with the help of this one, they are creating the code, and the code with the help of application is going to be created. It's actually a DevOps is like a process. DevOps is
Okay.
not any single tool. Actually, if I talk about a simple way, DevOps is not one tool. It's actually a process. That complete process is called as DevOps.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Development plus operations is equal to DevOps.
Okay. Development and operations plus. Okay. Now it makes sense.
Okay, that is
Okay,
actually full.
yeah.
If I'm talking about full form of DevOps, is this one. Development plus operations is equal to DevOps.
Okay. Okay. All
Okay.
right, sir. So I have one more question, sir. In Azure, after doing this course 104, what do we get the job as a a beginner or fresher
No,
as an admin?
if you want to go, if you are already experienced, you want to put some experience, you can easily put 2 years of experience.
And then we can
Okay.
get the job as a Azure admin, right?
Yes. You are from which country?
So I'm from originally from India, but right now I'm in Canada.
Okay, you are from Canada. Which location in Canada?
Toronto, sir.
Okay. So don't worry. Whatever the jobs we are, if you are getting any job profiles, also majorly we are getting it from India or from US. We are getting it. Okay. So even might be you can apply for US jobs also from Canada. I think so.
Yes, sir. Yes, it's always work
So
from home. So yeah.
Yeah, you can apply for those jobs. So I'm getting it lot of jobs. I have a lot of friends. They are sharing those job details with me in the groups. So whatever we are getting, we'll share those job details in our Telegram group. So we have already shared the Telegram link with you. I'm going to share again. So you can just check that one. Whenever we are getting some job details, we'll share into that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate your help, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Shivaji, you can unmute. Shivaji, you can unmute yourself. Yes, Samant, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you.
Actually, I'm having only one doubt. That is, what is the difference between Azure AD and admin?
Azure AD is a service. Azure admin is a role, job profile. Azure admin is a job profile. Azure AD is a service. Azure Active Directory, that is called as.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Azure admin is this job profile of when which you are learning it, the training.
Okay.
That after completion of training, you can apply for a job that is called as Azure admin. But you're talking about Azure AD, that is service.
Okay, actually, the thing is, in my company, which I'm working for the last 5 years, I'm working as an automation test engineer, as well as the performance test engineer, and I'm also a certified developer for the Salesforce.
Okay.
So they are asking for this Azure AD. So
Azure AD is a service.
Okay.
Active Directory.
So
Active Directory service.
Yeah.
The purpose, I'll tell the purpose. What is the purpose of this? Right now, if I need to log into Azure account, okay, there are actually two types of users we have it in cloud platform in Azure also. One is called root user, other one is called IAM user. That with Azure Active Directory, I can create IAM users. Right now, if I need to log in, I can log in with my email ID and password. Okay, if I'm logged in with email ID and password, it means I'm logging to root user. Root is head, admin. Head. You can say that, head. But with Azure Active Directory, we can create our more users and we can provide them permission that this person will work on this particular virtual machine or on this particular storage account, it will work on that. Because in real time, a person don't have full access month. They have restricted access. So how we provide those restricted access? With the help of this particular service.
It means like Azure AD is a part of admin.
Yeah, it's a part of that particular one. Let's say you are working on you are working on Salesforce. You said that in Salesforce also you have your own users.
Yes.
So that users we are creating. Okay.
Yeah, got point. Thank
Clear?
you.
Like you are creating users now. There is an option called user. Definitely it will be there. So that users actually we are creating for Azure is under Azure Active Directory.
Okay. This Active Directory comes under as a future
as a
or
part of this service.
Yes.
It's a service. You can't get a part. It's actually a service, which is a job profile of Azure admin person.
Okay, then got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes, Satish, you can unmute.
Right now, I'm working in Windows platform, as a Wintel admin. So now, actually, so we have a cloud team also. So our company is giving access to us. As of now, I have only read access. So our company is planning, provide L1 jobs to our team.
Okay.
Like build, decommission, and all. So I have few questions related. So with that L1 job is after this completion of training. So can I put, so some intermediate experience of 2 years and get a new job?
Yes, definitely yes. Like earlier also informed, after completion of this training, if you want to put some experience, 2 years of experience you can put and you can apply for.
Okay, and I don't have any experience in Linux. No, parallelly, should I learn Linux also to?
Not much required. If you want to learn, yes, you can go for it. Or whatever we are learning it, just go for that particular one. Even that is also so.
Okay, and so you said the AWS than Azure. Okay, so do we need to plan for a Google Cloud also? So in the market to sustain in a cloud market?
No. Seriously speaking, Google is having it not much market. Even if you see the 2021 review which we are getting for market, Google is nowhere actually. It's very far away. So still Google is not going to be captured. Only the leaders we have it in market is AWS and Microsoft. Right now, AWS is number 1, Azure is number 2. But yes, that is 100% sure. You can talk with anyone, any experienced person you can talk with, or you can talk with any recruiter who those are recruiter. All are saying Azure is going to be number 1.
Okay.
Even you can search on Google also, you will find more jobs rather than AWS.
Okay, and so to learn about Azure DevOps, do we need to learn PowerShell as well? PowerShell?
No. PowerShell is not right. No,
Yeah,
not
okay.
required, not mandatory. If
Yeah.
you want to learn, you can learn that one, but it's not mandatory.
Okay. So that so for the automation things and all, PowerShell and
YAML you can learn. If you want to learn for Azure DevOps, you can go for YAML. If you
yeah,
want
yeah.
YAML,
Okay.
you can go for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because and I tell you, the reason is because
Okay.
in Azure DevOps, the pipeline which we have two types of pipeline. One
Okay.
is called classic pipeline, other is called YAML pipeline. So in
Okay.
future, when you go for Azure DevOps, if you want to learn after completion of this one, then you will understand why I'm saying YAML. If you want, you can go.
Okay.
Okay.
And so about patching related, so in our environment, they are started using Ansible. So in Azure related patching, so patching, if comes to patching related, is Ansible knowledge also required along with this if you go on as a Azure admin, or it is not required Ansible.
No, it is not required. Ansible is not required. If you want, you can learn that. That is tools. So in that one, if I'm talk about in DevOps, there are thousands of tools we have it, but no client is using all tools.
Okay.
There are only two or three tools are which is important, which I'm going to tell you: Docker, Kubernetes, and the third one is Terraform. These three are very important. If as per Azure DevOps,
Yeah.
okay, other tools are not required because Azure has its own service.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Rajashekar, you can.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. Good evening.
Thank you for sharing that information to us. I have one doubt. So I'm working in one of the MNC company as a SAP basis consultant. Okay, I have 10 years experience on the SAP basis. So right now we are working on the Azure platform also. So I want to learn the Azure cloud concept of basis related. So after this one, do we need to you will teach us to the Terraforms also along with this one?
No, this is not DevOps training. Those things are coming under DevOps.
Okay.
Okay, this is Azure admin training. Terraform is going to be part of our DevOps.
Okay, it's not covered under the this admin part.
No, it is not part of this.
Okay, so what is the GitLab and Terraform? Is both are same? Or
no, Git is different. Git is sourcing tool.
Okay.
Versioning tools are not sourcing tool, versioning tool.
Okay.
Version, we are maintaining our codes. Developers, we are not actually maintaining, developers are maintaining.
Okay.
And Terraform is a tool with the help of that we can create our sources.
Okay, the different source codes we have to maintain in that GitLab. So
yes, not in GitLab, in Git.
Sorry?
Git.
GitHub. Okay.
GitHub. Yeah, GitHub.
GitHub. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So through GitHub we have to update the new version code.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you. So both are YAML and Terraform, both are different, right? So
yeah, both are different things. YAML is a language, Terraform is tool. Okay, both are different things.
Is it like Python? YAML is like Python coding?
No. Python is different thing. YAML is different.
Okay.
YAML is a very small one. We are going to start that training also soon. I'm going to start that training. I'm working on some documentation. So might be if I'm talking about by December month, mid of that one, I'll start that also. Okay.
So that YAML, is there any basic things it will cover under this?
No, in this training, YAML is not going to be covered because here we don't require it yet. That is actually needs to be in DevOps one, but in that it is completely different course. So that is going to be different course from our side.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, Satish, you can. Satish, you have already unmuted yourself.
I already completed, done with my question.
Okay. Please lower down your hand.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, Benjamin, you can unmute.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, Benjamin. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? Thank you for everything. My first question is concerning the Azure 102 batch. I'm trying to, buy, because you said after 3 days we will not have access. But when I go to the web class app, I'm not seeing
No,
batch.
not class plus have. We have, if might be aware of that, we have changed that URL, that now URL is different. You can go to our website called logiclabstech.com.
Okay.
If for this batch recordings, you will not get in class plus, you will get in the new app, which has been launched few days back. So you will get into that one. So you can go to our website, go to logiclabstech.com.
Logiclabstech.com. Okay.
Let me just share it.
Yes, sure. Thank you so much.
This Logic Labs Tech. I'm sharing this link also in the chat. Here you can go to store. There you will find it.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
It is showing me in Indian rupees because my location is in India. If outside from India, if anyone is going to be paid, they have to pay the same amount in the US dollars.
So, and I hope this app will be able, this new app will be able to pay it from, outside India.
From India, yes. That is why we have upgraded our app to other one, because this app is taking the payments from all over the world. Not just from India, from all over the world it is taking.
All right. That's great. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. Srinivas, you can unmute. Srinivas, you can unmute yourself.
No, I did not.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Srinivas.
Hi, Ankit. Good evening.
Good evening.
Actually, I have 12 plus years of experience in testing.
Sorry, how much experience you have?
12 plus years of experience in testing. How can I project suppose I'm learning?
Like earlier, I have informed to one of the students in the starting of my training, Srinivas, you can put some experience, then you can apply or check in your own company. The best option is check in your own company.
Suppose in our own company, they are not giving a chance to switch to this technology. How can I project outside market?
Then you have to put some experience.
How much? That's why I'm asking.
2 years or 3. If you are just go with only with Azure admin, then you can put 2 years of experience. When you go with combination of Azure admin plus Azure DevOps, then you can put 3.5 years of experience.
Okay.
Okay. With that one, you can go.
Suppose I am putting it is in 2 plus years. How much there are average range of package?
3 to, like I have told you, just go with Azure admin, go with 2. If you go with Azure admin plus DevOps, then go with 3 or 3 plus. 3.5 like this you can go.
How much I'm getting?
3.5 of years of experience you can put.
Okay. How much package they are offering?
Package, I am not much aware of that one because package depend on the company to company.
Market, average market.
Not much aware of that. I am not much aware of packages part. Don't have much information.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, Shri, you can unmute.
Yeah, couple of questions, sir. So you explained IAS, PAS, and other things, right? IAS, infrastructure. You said everything they will provide as infrastructure.
Yes, cloud platforms are called as IaaS.
Yeah, PAS, you mentioned that we will be uploading our code, rest of they will provide. So
yes,
how
correct.
about in IAS, sir? We don't provide any code. We need to give our code also.
Which thing? We are with a platform?
Yeah, in IAS, you mentioned that they will give infrastructure, that is well and good. But in
that
PAS, who will be
developers?
Yeah, uploading our code.
They can upload directly also, or they can upload with the help of Azure DevOps also.
Yeah, so even in my question is even in IAS also, developers have to give the code, right?
No, IaaS is a infrastructure as service. Cloud platforms are called as infrastructure as service.
Okay, but yeah, I understand that infrastructure they'll provide like servers, hardware, and all. But who will upload the code there? Who will upload the code? Is it developers?
Developers are uploading the codes. Developers is providing the code. With the help of that, the applications are running it. No? Who is going to be create applications on that one?
Yeah, but PAS also will provide the code, no, sir? PAS.
Sorry?
What is the main difference actually, IAS and PAS?
IaaS is an infrastructure. Platform is a service where developers are just uploading the code and everything is going to manage by the Azure team. And Azure is an infrastructure. Cloud is called infrastructure. Azure is an infrastructure as a service. And under Azure, there is a service called Azure App Service. That particular service called as platform as a service. Azure is an infrastructure. We are going to use, let's say when I want to create one virtual machine, I need to use RAM, I need to use hard disk. So which infrastructure I'm going to use? Azure one.
Azure
so that is why it is called as Azure as an infrastructure.
Okay. So Azure app means Azure app service means, sir?
Azure app service means platform as a service.
Okay.
Why I just call as you will understand when we are going to learn this service. I'm going to practically show that I'm just uploading the code or I'm going to use existing code. Other than that, I don't need to do anything. Automatically, whatever the things needs to be created, that is going to completely taken care by the Azure.
So you don't need to create any servers, virtual.
No need to do anything.
Okay, got it.
Okay, they will do.
And, yeah. And one more thing, sir, whatever the documents you are sending, as students, do we need to, how do we download to our desktop? Do we need to just
no download option? No download option, only view access for lifetime.
Okay, even mobile laptop also we can see only, sir. We cannot download.
Mobile app or your web portal, whichever you want, you can use it, but no download option, lifetime access for view. Okay.
Okay, this is one fine. And one more question is, yeah, can you go to the first slide, sir? You mentioned security and other things. Yeah, first slide where cloud computing features. Yeah. Next page, sir. Next page, please. Yeah. So security, as you explained. So what is a measured service and resource?
That's why I'm telling you, don't need to worry about these things, because if I'm going to explain, no one is able to understand right now because you don't know what is cloud actually. That is why I've given the definition, which you can read it in the end of the training. When the training is going to be complete, then if you read it, you will understand. You don't need to just go with their explanation part. Don't worry about it.
Any other links you will provide, sir? So that will refer apart from the internet.
So,
anything.
I have mentioned it in the last. Here is it in the below. Here is it. Okay, it is actually PPT, but you will guys get PDF.
No, sir. Apart from your material, no, my question is different. Apart from your material, it's well and good. Apart from your what and all you are providing, is there any other links where you can suggest some? You know, there are a lot of hundreds of materials on the internet, but
whatever
the
document I'm providing it in the document, I have already given few links.
Okay.
The document which I'm providing, this document, in that one, I have already added few important links which are going to help you on that. Okay, I've already added. So
yeah, thank you, sir. Last question. Yeah, last question. With respect to the jobs, actually, so what are the jobs we can apply apart from Azure
admin?
Only Azure admin or any like cloud engineer?
No, that is Azure admin one. A cloud engineer is also called as Azure admin. There are different namings they are using it, but they are using synonyms actually for those one. But actually, it's a Azure admin. If you see their job profile, it is same as Azure admin job profiles.
Okay.
Okay, if they are mentioning as cloud engineering, it means it is same as cloud admin.
Okay. So what are the different types, sir? Now, so you mentioned Azure admin is one, and
Azure admin, cloud engineer, cloud admin. These are same things. Job profiles are same.
So DevOps manager we cannot apply, right?
No, DevOps one you can't apply because DevOps is the next step.
Okay, we need to do that course as well.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so thank you very much, sir. Really appreciate it.
Yes, Mohammed Khalid, you can unmute.
Yeah, hi Ankit.
Hi Mohammed.
As you told, you are covering those topics now. So is this topics is sufficient to go for AZ104 certification?
No, this training will not help you to clear certification. There's a reason behind it. For certification, you need theory knowledge. But in this training, we are not going to go with much theory about that. We are going with practical knowledge. Okay. Because to work in real time and to clear interview, you don't need theory knowledge. You need practical knowledge.
Yes.
Okay. So that is why we are going to provide some dump. That is what I have told that in the starting of that. We are providing you DOM. With the help of that DOM, you can clear the certification. Okay. There is a dimension. Okay. Yes, Prakash Singh, you can unmute.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Prakash.
Yeah. Good evening, sir, and thank you very much for this training. Sir, my question is more of since I'm currently working as an information security consultant, and currently doing VAPT and API testing, security testing basically, and want to move into cloud, basically cloud security. So how Azure admin role will help me moving into cloud security or in AppSec engineer basically. In I also want to enroll myself for Kubernetes security and Node.js so that I can be more of or move into a DevSec or AppSec role in next 6 months or a year. So
first of all, after that, you can go for this training, Prakash. After that, which things you're talking about, those things are not much going to cover in this training. We're talking about much security part. Okay.
Right.
But this is admin training. Security part is an upcoming steps, which you can go for it. Okay. Like here, if I'm going with the certification path, here we have that other things. Database admin, data analyst, data scientist, AI engineer, data engineer. So these things are coming in. Or you're talking about the security part, here that security part is also.
Which one, sir?
Azure Secure, AZ500.
AZ500, Azure Security Engineer. So, okay, sir, for Azure Security Engineer, do we have any, do you have any course for that or
No, we are not providing the training.
You are not providing that?
No, we are not providing.
Okay, so means learning this code will not help me to move into Azure security?
No, definitely it help you because you understand the concept. You
So
will understand the concept, then after that, you can go for the security part.
Okay.
Okay.
And what more will help me moving into Azure developer, learning Azure developer course or Azure
No,
administrator?
developer is different, completely different. It's like it's for those people are developers. They want to develop something under Azure, that for that one they can go for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Narendra.
Yeah, hi, sir. You are going the path from AZ900, then AZ104.
No, directly I'm going with AZ104. If you see the fundamental guys, this is optional. It's not mandatory to learn. Okay. Directly, even if I'm talking about the jobs, there is no jobs for AZ because it's not optional. You just sufficient is this one. AZ104. So directly you can go for it.
So we are not basically from cloud platform, right? So
no, that is also okay. Don't worry. You don't need to worry. Even the person who is fresher or having any other experience, they can directly go for it. Okay. AZ900 is optional. It's not mandatory.
for the security instance, so we need to go after 104. We need to go directly to the AZ500 or come down to this AZ400.
Best option is Narendra. If I'm talking about the jobs perspectives, go with AZ400, which is having more jobs. AZ104 plus AZ400 is having it more jobs.
Okay, you are combinedly having any class with 104 and 400? Or,
both are different courses, so both are different batches. So first you can complete this one, then after that you can continue with this batch. You can go for it.
When I'm talking about this DevOps AZ400, so what are the, I came to know that they need some Terraforms or Ansible or
in this one, what we are going to cover, we are going to cover Linux, we are going to cover GitHub, we are going to cover Azure repository, Azure board, Azure pipelines. Then we have Docker, Kubernetes, and Terraform, these things. We have right now till our course content. Might be if we'll add in future, I'm not sure about that.
I'm not sure about the scripting things and all. So
We don't need to worry about that scripting. We don't need to learn anything because scripting is not a part of our job. That is a developer's part of the job. Okay.
Do you have this AZ500 also? Or
No, we don't have.
Okay, at a certification point of view, see, can we need to go via this path what you are showing, or we can
No,
directly
it is
go for
no. You can't go for these two directly. This is the path. It is mandatory to go for AZ400. You can go 203 or 104, any one. But if you want to go with 305, it is mandatory to have 104 certification. The path is mandatory, not optional path. It is mandatory path. But yes, 900 is optional. You can see here, it is mentioned it here.
Yeah.
Which is optional, which is mandatory. Okay. So fundamentals are optional, the top three. This one you can go, but if you want to come to this one, you have to follow the. Okay, Narendra?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, Akshata, you can unmute. Akshata, you have raised your hand. Yes, Ajas, you can unmute.
Yes. Good evening, Ankit.
Good
I was
evening.
in AWS 96 batch, if you remember.
Yeah.
And later on, I realized, upon getting feedback from other people, that Azure is very important, and more jobs are there in Azure, as you rightly said. So I paid for Azure current batch. I don't remember the number, but I want
102.
to enroll. Yeah, no, a payment is done last month. I mean October.
Oh, it might be the previous batch, any of the
previous batch. Yes. So I wanted to be in this batch.
Yes,
as
you
far as
can.
all
Like
the
earlier,
materials are concerned, the
like earlier,
resources are concerned.
I'll clear it. If you're paying for any previous batch, okay, let's say might be you have paid for 95 batch or 99.
Yeah. 99.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you have paid for 99 batch. You will get recordings for 99 batch. Okay. For the batch you have paid. But if you want to attend the live training of 102, you can attend that. No one is going to restrict you. Okay.
What about the recordings? Because my interaction will be, in this batch.
No, recordings you will get for the batch for which you have paid. Only for that one you are getting. Don't worry, the course content is same. There is no change in course content in 99 and 102. So you can understand the concept also. Whatever the questions you have it, you can ask me in any of the session or you can email me anytime.
Okay.
Okay.
One more question.
Yes.
Yeah, regarding, like companies are going to cloud, and if someone is opting for Azure, the migration process, what kind of services we have in Azure that will cover that migration process?
No, as per this course content, as per admin part, we are just going to cover only one migration server, that is called as Databox family.
Okay.
That is the one which we are going to cover. And Databox family, we are getting some devices from Azure. So with the help of these devices, we are going to migrate. Okay. There are some services are also there, but that is coming under expert level. Okay.
And migration and integration is just one service you are having, right?
One service we have it as per our course.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Markness, you can unmute. Ganani, you can unmute yourself. Just yes, Markness, you can unmute now.
Yes, unmute. Can you get me, sir?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you. You can ask your question.
All right. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. So please, I want to learn this course, but I'm confusing between Azure and AWS. That's my first question. Then my second question is
go with one by one. Go with one by one. What is your first question? First question is, what is the difference between AWS and Azure?
Yes, I want to. That I'm so new, and I want to choose between.
No, tell you one thing. Both are cloud platform. AWS is also cloud platform. Azure is also cloud platform. So both are cloud platform. If I talk about both the clouds have same concept. Okay, because I'm working in both the clouds, so I know it very clearly. Both clouds have same concept. Terminologies are also same, but yes, little bit vary. They have done as per their own technology. Okay, so both clouds are same. So there is no change, like, but yes, little bit changes we have it. They have done as per their own cloud. Like if I'm talking about WhatsApp and Telegram, what are those? Both are chatting app, messaging app. Okay, but yes, little bit modification. Both have done as per their own requirements. Same way, Azure and AWS is both are same. But yes, little bit changes they have done as per their own requirements.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay. So which one
Now
can I
you can.
advise?
Yes, you can ask us the second question.
Yeah, see, I'm saying the first, okay, on the second question, I'm brand new in the IT industry. I want to find out if I complete this particular course, can I get a job, or I still have other courses to take?
So you can, after that, definitely, yes, you can apply the jobs. Depend on that, which your country are. You can apply as a fresher also, depend on your qualification, or with some experience also, you can apply for it.
Yes, I'm in the USA.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes. Which one, sir, please, can you advise me to do? AWS or Azure?
Both are good. I tell you one thing, I am the trainer for both the courses. I am the trainer for both the courses. So I can't give any suggestion that you can go for AWS or Azure. I am the trainer for both the courses. So whichever you want, you can go for, or you can learn both. Because like say I'm working in both the technologies. You can go one by one and you can learn both also. If you, let's say, you have multiple knowledge, definitely you'll get easily job, you'll get good package also if you have both the knowledge.
Okay.
Okay. Right now you can go with Azure. After completion of the Azure, you can go with AWS also.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Like this also you can go.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes, Ganavi, you can unmute.
Oh, hi, Ankit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you.
Like I'm working in Azure field and I'm a fresher and need to start with my certifications. So which should I start with, 900 or 104?
900 is not a mandatory, like earlier I also have informed that 900 is not a mandatory one. If you want to go for any certification, directly go with AZ10. Don't waste your money on 900 because it's an option. But yes, some clients are very recommended or very focused that no, I need only 900, then you can go. Otherwise, it's not required. Okay, might be your company say no, we want 900, then go for it. Otherwise, go with 104.
Yeah, my company, like, they asking me for both 900 and 104.
So it means you can go with 900, then 104.
Okay.
Okay, like this also you can.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Naved, you can unmute.
Hi. Actually, there is no SysOps course available.
No.
What I see that DevOps is SysOps.
No, DevOps is not SysOps. Right now, the technology which is using by the clients is DevOps.
Okay.
Upcoming future, which actually that SysOps is still actually is growing on technology. The technology is not right now in market right now.
Okay.
As if I'm talking about in future, DevOps is going to be replaced by DevSysOps. Actually, full name is DevSysOps.
Devs.
This one. Right now is DevOps.
So there is no certification available for this SysOps.
Right now, this is in growing technology. It is not growth actually, it's growing right now. So very few people know about that and very few clients are using it. And very less jobs we have it in market for DevSysOps. So right now, as per the market, DevOps are there. Yes, in future, if I'm talking about 5 to 6 years back, so not 5 years, in future 5-6 years, if I'm talking about after in 2020, then might be that time that technology will grow. But still, it is in process. But it is not grow.
Okay, so this DevOps, so system administrator can continue with this, no?
Yes, they can go with DevOps right now. In future, when the technologies start growing, then you can go for DevSysOps.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Rama Rao, you can unmute. Yes, Rama Rao, you have raised your hand.
Hi, Ankit.
Hi.
Hi. Actually, I have a small query on certification path. Could you please open?
Just a minute. Yes.
As you said, AZ 900 is not required to and for associated 203 or 104. So that is well and good. And I'm more concerned about the difference between 203 and 104 because whoever completed 203 and 104 can opt for 400 as expert.
DevOps, correct.
Yeah.
This is
So
developers.
could you please, could you
This is
please elaborate?
developers.
Yeah,
Ramara,
developers.
this is developer. This is admin part.
Yeah.
Completely, if I'm talk about services are completely different. In developer, the services are different services. In admin part, services are different. But only one service which is matching, that is called as virtual machine. Other than that, services are completely different. There is no other services which is matching it, which is required for administrator part or which is required for developers part.
Okay, so do you have any course content related to 203?
No, we are not providing the training. We don't have.
Okay, so whoever completed administrator, that is 104, can able to get knowledge in 203 as well?
Yes, they have definitely. Yes, they can. But yeah, the services are completely different. That you have to learn some new things. Okay, it doesn't mean that you can't learn it. You can learn it. Yes.
Yeah, can I have a few real-time examples so who can do some certain role in developer and administrator so that I can opt it to my current role?
Administrator learn can anyone. Okay, anyone can learn administrator first of all. Developers, those are developers. Like they are developing the applications. Those people, the Java developer, Python developers, those people can go for the Azure developers.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Ankit.
Yes, Faroza, you can unmute.
Actually, sorry, I just joined with my spouse mobile because Shabir here. Hi, Ankit, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. And actually, my question is pretty simple because you are saying like we have like I'm currently working as a network engineer. So, 104 is sufficient, or after that should I enroll for any other course?
If you want after that, you can go for DevOps. Actually, if I talk about the jobs in the market, is at 400 plus and 400 having more jobs in the market.
Okay,
that is one of the best options.
Yeah. So my question is like, because in, networking, we have like cloud platforms where Meraki and SD-WAN, SDA. So, I mean, are these available in these courses? Like, we can integrate with the Azure.
Yes, you can go for it. In the Azure, we have a service called virtual network. When we are going to learn that service, we are going with some networking things.
Okay.
Like we have to assign our IP addresses there for what are the private IPs, what are machines we are getting. Because of that, we are getting it. We'll create virtual network, we'll create subnets. So little bit of networking things we are going to discuss there also.
Okay. So, I mean, you say, so 104 is mandatory for this,
Mandatory, it's a good option to switch a career.
Okay.
If you have any other career, then for those people, administrator is one of the best options.
Yeah, I mean, like, for network engineering specifically, so 104, after doing 104.
For networking people, yes, they'll come to Azure administrator.
Okay. So because, we can also move into data center, right? Because regarding that I'm asking.
No, data center is different thing. That is the DBAs. DBAs can go for database administrator things. If the DBA wants to switch, they can go for data analyst. These are data related things.
Okay.
You can see here, these are data. So for these are can go by the database administrators are there. Those people can go for. That is better for them. Okay?
Yeah, thank you, Ankit. I just got the info.
Thank you. Yes, Ramasubu, you can unmute. It's already a 1 hour 30 minute session. Yes, Ramasubu. Ramasubu, you have already unmuted yourself. Yes, Haribabu.
Yeah, hi Ankit, good evening.
Good evening, Hari.
Yeah, I'm new to this cloud actually. I have a question. In my office, they are using Azure cloud services. They asked me to go for some certifications, so that's the reason I'm here. After this 104, this 35 days of course, am I eligible to go for a certification or do I need to learn something else?
No, with the help of this training and with the help of dumps, you can go for certification.
Okay, so
The
do
dumps
you
they are
help
going to
in
do.
any certification? Yeah, certification, how it will be? Do you, what do you say, give?
Dumps, we are providing dumps like a sample questions.
Okay.
Okay, those things we are going
My
to.
question is where we have to go for certification, directly online or there? Or
No,
any,
online. From your home also you can do that. But yes, you need a good internet connectivity or there is no sound in nearby. That you have to make sure. Otherwise, if they get any sound, they might be cancel your exam also.
Okay. And one more, my
Those
colleague
things. Or
has
other thing
already
you
done the
can,
certification.
or other thing you
Thank
can go to Pearson Center also. That is one of the best option here because you are at the center, so you don't need to worry about any surroundings voice. Okay, Pearson Center also you can go for.
Okay. One more question, Ankit.
Yes, sorry.
One of my friend has done the certification. So he told there is some option in certification like we have to pay for 2 times of. See, if I miss for one time, then second time also we can attend for second time. Is there anything like that?
No, I didn't heard about that one. But what I have heard it. May I know you're working for which company, Hari, right now?
I'm working for Synchron.
Okay. If anyone is working for a very reputed company, like if I'm talking about Infosys or for Wipro, which I have heard, which I'm not 100% sure about that right now. Okay. If anyone is working, if you have any, your definitely have your official email IDs. Whenever you're trying to make the payment, if you enter your official email ID there, then you don't need to pay a single rupee for that. Which I have heard that from one of my students in the last batch. Even he has shared the link also with me. I have shared that link, which I'm going to share in our upcoming days also with you guys. Okay. If you go for it, okay, that link, you don't need to pay a single rupee for that, your certificate. But yes, you have to enter official email ID. But for some companies, then they'll verify your email ID and based on that, you don't need to pay a single amount. Those things which I have heard.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Ankit. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Ugandar, you can unmute yourself.
Hi, Angit.
Hi.
I have just small doubts. Actually, for this course, so we have some list of services, right? You shown. So for practicing purpose, we need to pay some. I think you explained earlier, 14,500, right?
No, you don't need to pay. Azure is giving you the credit.
Okay, Azure is giving. Okay.
Azure is giving you that rupees in your Azure account. So whatever you are using, even you use free service or paid service for 30 days, you don't need to pay a single rupee under your credit.
Okay.
Okay, you don't need to pay anything.
Okay. So
while creating an account, only 2 rupees you have to pay, and that 2 rupees also going to be refunded in your account.
Okay, got it. Like AWS only, right? Same way.
Same way, correct.
Okay. So one more thing, actually, so for this you are providing videos, right? Session videos.
Yes, correct. We are going to upload in our app also.
Yeah. So we are not able to download, right? You said
no download option. View access for lifetime.
View access for lifetime only.
Yes, correct.
From your app only.
From app or from our website.
Okay.
From mobile also you can access, or from your laptop also you can access.
Okay. So, okay. There is no other way, right? Directly you need to your app first.
App or website directly, whichever you want to use, you can use it. Any one option. Or you want to use both the option, whichever you feel now.
Okay, lifetime. That is just lifetime. Okay.
Lifetime access. Yeah.
Okay. So do another one. So you have any plan to start this aged 400 course? I mean, DevOps.
Yes, definitely. Yes. By the end of this month, we'll start a new batch.
For that also, so any additional services will add as you shown like.
No, that is DevOps one. That is DevOps. Complete DevOps services will learn.
Yeah, I understood.
This is admin one.
I'm actually working as a DevOps engineer only, but I'm asking you like any other.
Like we are going to be called for that Kubernetes, Docker, Terraform, Azure pipeline, Azure board, Azure repository, Linux, some Linux part, and Git. These things we are going to.
Okay, around 10, right? You said okay.
Not 10 or just whatever it is, just have to that.
Okay. Thank you. That's it from my side.
Yes, Rajashekar Reddy, you can. Yes, Rajashekar Reddy.
Yeah, no, nothing. I have already passed.
Oh, thank you. Yes, Edna, you can unmute. Edna, you can unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes, Edna.
Hi, thank you for taking my my question. I was just about to type it. So I'm just wondering, is the DevOps Azure, is it the same or similar to to AWS
Few
DevOps?
things are same, few things are not same here. Few things are same, not exact 100% same. It is little bit vary. Because Azure has its own Azure DevOps service. That also we have to learn.
Okay.
So if I'm talking about in AWS, there is no DevOps service they have. You are creating EC2 machines and under that you are doing. But Azure have its own service. Okay, in that one also you can.
Okay, thank you. Then I have another question. So I paid for I think batch 99.
So no issues, you can join this batch. Like earlier one also student also said that he has paid for 99 batch. Recordings you will get for 99, but yes, you can attend live training under this 102.
You can attend live training on this one, eh?
Yes, don't worry, you can attend.
So you're just not gonna get the recordings for this one.
Recordings you will get only for the paid batch, which you have to.
Okay. But if I want this one, I can pay again.
Yes, if you want recordings for this, then you have to.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, Lena, you can unmute.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
All right, good morning.
Good morning.
First question that I wanted to ask was, how long is this class going to be? Because from the
today is the first session. So this session is more than 1 hour 40 minutes. Normally we have session of 1 hour, near about 1 hour session. And it is 35 days of training.
Okay. All right. Okay. And there is the Azure DevOps under this course, or it will be after this course?
After this course. After this course, you can go for Azure DevOps. That is different.
Okay, but running this course, you can get a job after this as a DevOps.
Even yes. If you want to apply after this one, definitely you can go for. But yes, if I'm talking about as compared to package, if you go with Azure DevOps plus Azure Admin, package will be more. If just Azure Admin, package will be little less.
Okay.
Okay.
So registering for the Azure 102, can we just register together with the Azure DevOps, or we will have to do it after when it's open?
No, when it get open, then you have to register. Not now.
Okay.
Okay. We'll share the information. We'll get a share in our website. I'll just share the website link in the chat box. You can check that. You will get information in that one. You can go there and go for option called store. In the store, we'll get all information.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, Yashwant, you can unmute. Yashwant Kumar, you have already unmuted yourself. Yes, Yashwant.
Yeah, Ankit, currently I'm working as a DevOps engineer for AWS and GCP. But in Azure, currently I'm looking into, as you said, the new opportunities are majorly on Azure. But main thing is, in this course, we can able to get any sample project after at the end of the
In
course.
the end of the training, yes, there is one project or there's it's a small, but it's not a very big project. It's a small project which we are going to cover here. It's like for a web server related to 3 services majorly: RDS, VPC, and virtual machine.
Okay. Any containerization that you are covering in this?
Sorry, can you repeat again?
Any containerization services?
No.
Okay.
No. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Satish, you can unmute.
Yeah, so you are saying about free subscription. So I'm working in a HCL. Okay, so if I use HCL menus, so should I no need to pay for AZ104?
Yes, if there's in some bigger companies was a certification, if you go for it, then I don't think so HCL charge for that.
Okay.
Okay, that you have to check. I'm not sure about for which company these companies are eligible or not. That I'm not sure about that. Okay, because I don't have any complete information till now for these things. I just heard from one of the student in the last batch, which is completed a few days back. So he just give me the information.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can, while you are applying for the certification, at that time you can check those things. So
yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Yashwant Kumar, you can.
Just now I have completed. Forgot to learn. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Alec Ahmed, you can unmute. Alec Ahmed, you can unmute yourself.
Okay, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thank you. What are the course contents for AZ104?
Let me share in the chat box. Are you in the WhatsApp group?
No, I don't have this information, but I got some message from my friend, I think.
Okay, I'm doing one thing, Khalid. I'm just sharing a WhatsApp group link in the chat box. You can please join that WhatsApp group. With the help of this WhatsApp group, if you check in the group description, you will get course content link there. And I'm sharing the course content link also. But before checking the course content, please join our WhatsApp group. So you'll get our upcoming badges or what are the information we want to share, we'll get there also. Because while giving the training, I'm just sharing some useful information also you'll get sometimes in the group. So please join group first.
Okay. Also, is there any course that like system cloud architect kind of thing?
This is cloud architect admin, no? This is actually you're talking about architect, no? This is actually administrator is also called as architect.
Okay.
Okay. You can see here the next step is architect expert. So administrator is also called as architect. The same thing.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Ramasubu, you can unmute. Yes, Ramasubu, you have already unmuted yourself.
Yeah, yes. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you now.
Yes. So actually, there was some issue on my desktop mic and speaker, so that's why I joined again on the. Yeah. Actually, I'm having experience in only IT experience with Windows VMware and AWS Cloud with VMware. So I want to start my career with Azure, and I have completed a few trainings, but I have don't last a few more than a year. I have a less touch up with Azure, so I want to recall all the things with this Azure. And so there is any mandatory to do the AZ900 to before doing AZ104?
No, like earlier also I've told Ramasubu, it is optional.
Okay. So
it is an optional. So you can directly come to AZ104.
Okay. So these things, also AZ104 will have details about the on-premises migration to Azure? Is this will be come under that or
No, it is
further?
not coming under.
Okay, so which
It
what
is
is it?
coming under
Is
expert
it
level. These
okay?
things are
So it will
coming
be
migration
305.
part. Yes, like
Okay,
you're talking
okay,
migration part. Earlier
it's
also the
currently
same question is asked.
okay.
Migrations are mostly covered under expert.
Okay, because currently where I'm working, that we have Azure as well as AWS, then OCI, and we have more. But currently I'm
These
working
things
as
are
only
coming under
on-premise
expert level.
expert service. Okay, so are you people are planning into any courses for a expert level also in future?
Right now, expert level. Right now, I don't have any plans. We have a plan for Azure DevOps, which we are going to start by end of this month.
Okay, is it 400?
Okay. Yes, correct.
Okay, sure. So if you are planning for Azure 304, where we can see the notification details?
In our WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Okay, so please stay in our WhatsApp group. You'll get information.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So the dumps which you are providing. So we have any timeline to do the exam any week or in a few days, because most probably the dumps will be.
No, don't. You can do it within 6 months. Whatever the questions are, it's already valid actually for long for year. But still, we are saying that you can go for within 6 months.
Okay, sure. So the dumps will be non-cost. So the end of the
It
training.
is
So you people are going to
it
share.
is including under the cost.
Okay.
So the
So the
cost you
live
are paying, it is including under that.
Okay, the one PPT you will be providing on the daily basis, which you are
On daily
completing the
basis.
courses. Only recording
Like,
will be able to access only your portal side or from the app side. There is no offline.
if app PPTs also will upload in our app.
Okay.
Recordings and PPTs upload in our apps. Let's say today I'm just covering only one PPT, the day
Okay.
one PPT. So I will upload only day one. Let's say tomorrow I'm going to cover 3 PPTs. So I'm uploading 3 PPTs more.
Okay.
Whatever the
These
top
PPTs we
PPTs
can
I'm
able to
going,
download it
no download option.
for PPT
View
also.
access. PPTs also even for recordings also.
Okay.
View access, you have it for life. You can do one thing while practicing, you can use multiple tabs.
Okay.
Laptops.
Like that we have to. Okay.
Yes, like multiple tabs you can.
Okay.
Thank you.
And we have shared few links, which is in the PPT we have few links which you open. There are some services we have unlimited free. Like
That
few
link is
links.
there now, PPT. So when you get a PPT, you'll get the links there now. Don't worry.
Oh, then that's only view purpose only now. So when we are able to
you can open the link. No, links you can open it. It is for
okay,
view
that
purpose. Doesn't
hyperlink will
mean that
work.
you can open the link.
Okay, the
Hyperlinks
hyperlink will
will
work.
work.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what
definitely it will work.
Okay, that's what.
Because this is not just link. In our upcoming session, you'll get some more links also. So
So
those,
that's
don't
the reason
worry,
I'm
all
asking.
links will work.
Yeah, okay, that's it. That's what I want to know. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir, you can unmute. Sorry, Saf. Saf, you can unmute yourself. Okay, he don't have any question. Yes, Vijay. Vijay Kumar, you can unmute yourself. Okay, looks like you don't have any question. Okay, we have already done a 1 hour 50-minute session. So with this, I think I have already answered all the questions whichever you guys have asked. So with this, we have just done today introduction part. In tomorrow's session, the same link, same time at 8 p.m. we are going to start learning about how we can create our Azure account. Then we'll discuss about marketplace subscription, and then we'll start our first service that is called as VM, virtual machine. So this we are going to continue in our tomorrow's session. So I have already shared my email ID with you guys. This is my email ID. Again, I'm going to share it in the chat box. You can save my email ID whenever you're doing practice. If you have any question while practice, you can email me with the help of screenshot. I can see and I can help you. Whenever you email me, please send me the complete screenshot. Thank you guys. Thank you for today's session. See you tomorrow at same time. Thank you guys. Have a happy day. Thank you guys.